Hi Leanne, this is Colton with North Island Nissan, and behind me I have a 2019 Nissan Rogue. This one here, I wasn't able to find R19028. That one's just waiting to go through the the pre-delivery inspection up in our service department before it goes on our lot. So I've got almost an identical one here. The only difference with this one is that this one has all-wheel drive. So the R19028 that you asked for is just a little bit less money. But other than the all-wheel drive, the features and everything will be exactly identical. So I figured to give you a quick walk around on this one. It's the exact same exterior color. It has the Caspian Sea. It's kind of like a dark metallic blue. I really like it myself. It's a new one that they've been doing recently from their old blues that they had. The Rogues have mud and snow tires on them. I'll show you the key right here as well. So you got your locks on the key as well as the little panic button, and this flips out for the actual key on it there. And so going into the passenger side here, the Rogues have Nissan zero gravity seats, which were in the Kicks as well. So very comfortable seats in them. I find them a little bit more comfortable in the Rogues. It seems to be a little bit more cushion with them. It does have heated seats, backup camera, Bluetooth calling and audio, power locks and windows on the door there. There's power mirrors on the driver's side. The back seats, there's quite a bit more back seat space in this. Oop, this one's folded down. Let me fold this up real quick. Does fold down quite flat. Very versatile back seats. They actually use a bit of a stadium style seating system. So these back seats are raised up above the front seats a little bit, giving better visibility to anyone sitting in the back, as well as very good legroom as well. Also, while this one's in the sun, it is a nylon mix in the center of the seat there, so it is an easy to clean cloth material, which is really nice. And these back seats do actually slide forward and back on a rail too, so if you need more cargo space, you can get that one. And of course, being a bigger vehicle from the Kicks, this one does have quite a bit of cargo space as well. So it's a much bigger area back here, and it's actually very versatile. So there's two panels back here. You can get a false floor underneath, so you can actually get a little bit extra storage space underneath there. This front one can go straight up and down, so if you have anything that might be rolling around, you can kind of keep it in the pocket right there. Or if you're just separating your groceries kind of thing, you can do it that way. This top one, or this back one back here, can actually create a shelf up top. And so you can kind of make a shelf like that. You can have some things below, some things on top. And then of course you can pull them both out completely if you need just a little bit of extra room. Otherwise you can set them both like that and get a little bit of hidden storage space underneath. Sorry, I'm trying to talk kind of fast so the video is not too long. But yeah, really nice color overall, especially when the sun hits it there. I'll go around into the driver's side now and go over a few features inside there. So again, we got our power locks, windows, and mirrors. For a safety feature, there is little blind spot warnings up in the corner here. So when someone comes into your blind spot, if they're passing you on the highway, for example, that little light will turn on, letting you know they're there. I'll turn it on real quick. So it's a little bit of a center console area here. Try and give you kind of an overall shot of it all. Turn the air conditioning down a little bit. So in the screen right in front, you can have a number of things displayed. There's one for fuel economy right there. You can switch that, get radio controls, trip information. That's an extra visual for a couple of the safety features like that blind spot warning. So you can have a few different things. Sorry about that, my phone just cut out there. So you can have a few different things displayed up there. There's one for the tire pressures, fuel economy. There's one for an extra visual for the blind spot warnings, and lots of great features up there. On the steering wheel, we have the volume controls on the left-hand side, as well as a couple radio controls here for skipping forward and back. Cruise control is on the right-hand side, as well as your two Bluetooth buttons right there. Going to the center console, the screen here, this is where you'll hook up your phone for the Bluetooth calling and audio. It's a little bit of a larger screen than the Kicks. If I go into reverse, it'll come up with the backup camera. There are some guidelines on there, so there's a red, yellow, and green line. They are 1.5 feet, 3 feet, and 6 feet respectively. And if you move the steering wheel while you're backing up, those orange lines will actually also move with the steering wheel as well, showing you which way you'll end up facing. So that's a really nice one if you're just getting used to a backup camera too. And then other than that, there's a few other controls along the side there, so this will bring up your phone options. The day and night will just dim down the screen if it's nighttime, or you can shut the display off completely. And then audio will bring you to all your different sources and everything like that. Going down below that, temperature controls are pretty straightforward. So you got your fan strength on the left, temperature on the right, all of your different modes in the center. Down below that, there's an auxiliary port and a USB port, and as well as a 12-volt plug-in there. And then on the center console, or the gear shifter here, if you're in drive, you can see there's actually a little plus and a minus there as well. So if you push the gear shifter towards yourself when you're in the driver's seat, you'll shift into a manual mode where you can either push it up to shift up a gear or down to shift down a gear. And it'll show you what gear you're in right up front in that center screen up there. It won't let me shift right now because I'm not moving. But that's a really nice one if you're coming down from the mountain, or if it gets snowy out or anything like that and you want to slow down without losing traction. It's a great way to kind of slow down and hold yourself back a little bit. Other than that, you got your cup holders there, a little pocket, maybe a change pocket or somewhere to throw your phone, and then there's the heated seat controls. The center console, it is a nice soft touch on the center console, so it's kind of like a bit of a gel material in there. You get a couple pen holders up on the top of that. There's a fast charging port for your phone, and then another 12-volt plug-in in there. And so yeah, overall it's a really nice vehicle. If there's anything specific on it you want to see, just let me know and I'll throw another video together for you. But I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.